Man, you don't get it. I just liked the end of Disc 2 so much I played it all over again. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. That's not true. That's not true at all. After failing the save prompt in the last episode, I replayed every boss fight because that was when my last save was, because of course I am a fool. Watch yourself down there. But do I have to? I know you brought me here to the end, but I think we have other things we can do. Anyway, one thing I wanted to point out. First, let's talk to Yuffie. We can't just disrespect her like this. Hold on. You'd understand. Motion sickness. It's the worst. Just leave me alone. Actually, I do understand. I get motion sickness as bad as anyone. But after I convinced myself I was a soldier, it totally slipped my mind. Oh? So is there any way to prevent it from happening? Well, I've done a lot of experimenting. First off, the more nervous you are, the less sick you'll feel. But of course, you can't always be feeling nervous. With a vehicle like this, where there's lots of space, your best bet's to stay in motion. Wouldn't hurt to move your body in place, too. Back when I was a trooper, we almost always traveled in cramped trucks. That was the worst for me. Oh, and there's one thing you should absolutely never do while riding in a vehicle, and that's read. Unfortunately, once you get sick, there's not much you can do about it. It's one of the most annoying parts. Sure, but having another green gill around makes it a bit more bearable. That said, it's nice to see Cloud's perspective on the issue. Alright. Get me back in. Full-fledged pilot. Would you like to set out, sir? Take us away. Here we go. Now, I was gonna say this last episode, but got distracted by the obvious issue of me accidentally hitting no to a save because I got the menus fucking owned me super hard, bro. I really appreciate Let's Playing this game because it allows me to like really lock in and dig into it, not just because of the much superior translation from the original release. And more consistent. But doing a Let's Play, I don't have anyone around me. It's just me talking to you, the audience member. And experiencing the game, reading through it, delving deep into the various things I can find into it, and enjoying the story and that kind of thing. With streams, the same thing can occur, but there's also chat, there's, you know, myself or other people trying to riff, keep things entertaining, and you know, it means that the game does get de-emphasized to at least a little bit of a degree. So I gotta say, I've really enjoyed going through this, and that's something that I was feeling through the past few scenes that we've been going through. But then I fucked up, and then everything fell apart. But aside from that, we're doing great. I think we're having a great time. Now let's head on over to let's head over to Cosmo Canyon, which is past here. Yeah, go through the river here. Through that. Yep, here it is. Let's head to the place where everything turns orange. Can you land here? Would it fucking kill you to just fucking land there properly? Whatever. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna head into Cosmo Canyon and see what we can check out, since Red did say they wanted to head over here. Ah, Nanaki. I'm afraid I have bad news. Fellow Bugenhagen hasn't been looking well ever since he returned from that excursion. You should hurry on up and pay him a visit. Oh, that can't be good. I mean, the dude is like over 100, but... Ugh. Let's make the overly long ascent to his quarters. Nah, this is the dead end. I always forget the exact route to get in here. I'm coping a little bit at the moment. I removed the materia from the non-cloud party members, preparing to reset whatever my next current team's gonna be. You know how it is. Ugh. Bleak. Alright, up the ladder. Gramps! Yeah, we'll give him some time. Gramps! Nanaki, what are you still doing here? I can't leave you like this, Gramps. I have to protect the Veil and everyone in it. It's my duty as Seto's son. Listen to me, Nanaki. I suspect you already understand this. If indeed you have some duty to fulfill, protecting the Veil is not it. See the withering trees on the mountainside? Hear the warble of a newborn Choco chick. Mark ever the ceaseless flow of time whose span makes small the life of a single man. Let these be your teacher. Through them, you shall learn far more than you ever could from the Veil. All you see, all the knowledge you acquire, shall one day become part of the life stream and pass to future generations. To our children, to your children. So please, Nanaki, go with Cloud, and use your eyes, your ears. Oh, come. Don't make that face. You mustn't worry about me. There's a wide world you must go see. You might even find yourself a cute girlfriend. Who's to say? Gramps. Ah, that's right. I want you to have this. You're more than ready to wear it now. Oh. Red. Is Bugenhagen? Gramps says he's going on another journey. Journey? Turns out he really loved flying on the high wind. He couldn't stand sitting still any longer. Zipped right out of there. He left me a souvenir, though. Check it out. The Limited Moon. Wait. Aren't you supposed to give souvenirs when you get back? Gramps. He always was strange. Right. Well then. Maybe we'll run into him again somewhere. Yeah. We just might. Thanks, Cloud. Well, with him up and gone, I guess we can have this. The Limited Moon. It is Red's ultimate weapon. With it, of course, no growth, but has those link slots as usual. He does more damage the higher his MP is, so focus on that if you want to do good damage. And then we have unlinked slots from that behemoth horn we picked up. But, glad we got that all done. Let's see, other things worth doing at this point. I don't know. We've done a lot of things. But I think what I want to do now, what I need to do now, more than anything in the world, is kill Ultima Weapon for what it has done to me by tricking me 2 episodes ago. Let's get ready. And there it floats, confused maybe where we went after it tricked us into Midgar. It is time to continue our assault. I think it should still have its HP of what we had it at, too. So let's keep tenderizing it. Can't show you my setup, but it's Cloud, it's Barret, and it is Sid. I got all the usual stuff on them. I gave Cloud a counter materia. And yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot. All right, so first up, Mighty Guard. Next up, Sid. Sid is our thief. He's got the steel as well on a weaker fire materia. Reflect ring stolen. There we go. We got another one of those. Looks like it looks like he has a fresh one every time we fight him. Useful. Not bad. Cloud just able to like dodge stuff. That magical evasion thing's real nice. Show us what you got. Man, he did not need that much convincing to get out of here. Yep, he's still retaining his HP from the, I think, 3 encounters so far. One in Medial, one when we went after him in the near Junon, and then one in Fort Condor if I remember right. So we've had a few scuffles with the guy. That said, no idea where he went. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another great segment in my lovely show of Where the Fuck Did Ultimate Weapon Go? In today's edition, I continue to poorly find him for a long period of time. I know you've all been looking forward to it. I know you love me wasting time. Well, here we are. Okay, now Ultima Web. Now, I'm just saying there's this possibility that you could just, like, perhaps appear before me and say, ooh, what a gallant battler you are, KZ. I will lay over and die and not waste any more of your time, but I'm starting to think you're not into this because I can't find you anywhere. Where are you, my boo-boo keys? Would it kill them to put an icon on the map? It would. This is a game from like going on 30 years ago. We're hitting the 30th anniversary year next year. You know, it's almost 30. They can't do that. All right. This is the same one where if you accidentally said no on would you like to save the end of a disc, they then put you on an unskippable insert the next disc thing, trapping you. Now you might say, KZ, it's fine. You could have just put the disc in. Unfortunately, due to my emulation setup, it just doesn't know how to insert the other one with the data still locked in. Sad, bit of an issue on my part, but also, come on. Come on! What if, now I'm just throwing ideas out here, right? You're in a situation where, the third disc is up really high, so you can't, like, you don't have access to it immediately. You gotta call somebody else to help you, like, get to it, right? So you can't do it immediately, but you accidentally fucked up that menu, and now you can't, you can't play, you're trapped, and you don't want to replay. I'm just saying, it could be a little ableist. I'm just... Ultimate Weapon, I am running out of bullshit to say out loud. I need you to appear somewhere. Oh my god, dude. Where are you? You fucking rat! I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick and I'm gonna throw up. Where is this guy? You're ruining my Sunday afternoon. Ah! It's almost like he saw me reaching for the pause on my recording. You! Hey, you. You son of a bitch. fuck this guy. I can never tell if he's actually going toward a real direction or not sometimes. Because he keeps fucking auto-correcting and going in a circle. Even now, I'm not even entirely sure. I don't think so. He's just kind of circling the icicle region. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, he's definitely heading to whatever his objective is now. It's gotta be. Is he going for Fort Condor again? No, he's blazing past that. He's targeting... Oh, that's Medial. Okay, fucker, welcome back. That's it, you're getting the hands. Even I've had enough. That's it, Terra Flare. Do it really fast, like. Oh man, that was really fast, thank you. He's already leaving? Oh, he's gotta be almost completely spent. All it took was like one nice 8K hit. We're gonna cream this guy. Oh, you fucking dick. Where'd you go now? The fact they don't even show his model after the battle. They're like, nah, dog. Go back to guessing. Bro's not even protecting the planet. He's just bumming it around. Like, what do you think you even doing? Hold up. Yep, looks like he's out of gas. He's just standing there, menacingly. Let's go. Yep, this must be the final bout. Alright, fucker. Anything worth stealing? Nothing to steal. Okay, he's got nothing. Alright. Alright, Sid, show him your dragon dive. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright, so that felt pretty damn good. It's a lot of damage on that. Keeping ourselves extra prepped. He's still kicking Shadow Flare. Ooh, this seems scary. Wow, even with a wall. Oh, that was it! The last gasp. Truly a hater till the end. Oh, 3,500 AP. By the way, Sid's wearing his triple AP equipment, so two things are about to get, ooh, boy, 10,500 out of it. Take Ultima Weapon. He just happened to have his own merchandise as well. And he left a big crater in his wake, but that is it. We have, we have fully dealt with Ultimate Weapon. Well, it's gotta be for Cloud, right? Ultimate Weapon. No growth, 100 attack, 110 accuracy. Let's, let me see if it has any special effects or anything. I'm not too sure on it. My keyboard's so far away. It's very hard to see. Hold on. 1 sec. Hold on. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, so where's Ultimate Weapon at? There we go. Let's click this section. Let's see. Huh, I can't get the weapon to pop up on any of my information here. You know, this is the result of being stupid. Being stupid and not being able to read. Ah, here we go. His table just only shows it on the last time you fight him. Alright, so the Ultimate Weapon. Let's see. 53 magic, strength. Okay, all the stuff we already know. Just maybe tell me. Increases in power as Cloud has higher HP. Okay, so it's one of those. Alright, well, we got a lot of damage out of that. We got a lot of damage out of it. That's great. We love that. That's awesome. Let's see what else we can do today. Yeah, I'm ready to set out. So there is a quest I can start, but I don't even know if I'm doing it on this playthrough or not, which involves a lot of the optional boss stuff, but at the very least we can get that started and have a look at it. And then I have to start. The big thing here is that Disc 3 predominantly is just the ending sequence of the game. There isn't a tremendous amount of stuff that is entirely new. Disc 3 needed to exist because they had a lot of cutscenes in it. So, as a result, we've mostly done all of the stuff in the game at this point. You kind of hitting that point where the major things you would want to engage with end up being, like, super bosses and stuff that makes you absurdly, unbelievably powerful. And, of course, the greater stuff. Let's see here. So we head back to Calm. Let's see, is it this one? Where should I stash my savings? No, maybe I should just take it with me and run for the hills. These past few days, we've seen the world turned upside down. First, that meteor blocking up the sky. Giant monsters prowling around like they own the place. So many of my friends dead. I'm thinking of going on a journey to pray for their departed souls. The guidebook, a map to the underworld sunk along with the foundered ship. The desert rose, a wasteland flower that blooms once a millennium. And the earth harp, a soothing instrument that calms the hearts of all who hear it. Isn't there anyone who can bring them to me? Okay, so that's his quest. Let's see. So, to finish the whole thing, I will have to at least defeat an Ultimate Weapon. So, first one, let's see. So I gotta fight, to get the guidebook, I have to find a special enemy and morph it with morph materia, which, if you remember for the one time I've used it on screen, is a materia that makes you deal a really small baby hit, but if it's the last hit, it morphs an enemy into something if it can. So we'll have to pick that up to get the guidebook. Apparently, we can do this quest even before Disc 3, but obviously we'll need as many cool things as we can get from other places. Also, the other 2 items that we need to get seem to entirely be based on you having defeated the 2 remaining weapons that exist, Ruby and Emerald, with Diamond, Ultimate, and Sapphire being dead. So that's a lot on our plate. Let me see what other things we could be doing at this point in time. Well, I guess there's the thing I mentioned earlier, the Lucky Turtle Flyer thing. I guess we could do that really quick. Let me cut and read every single one of them in sequence. So back in Sector 5 of Midgar, the first flyer, I forget if I've gotten this one already. This is where we, like, the kid had money, and then we didn't take it, and then we got, like, an item earlier. Anyway, it's the first of these ads that you can obtain in the game. So we found this one. And we found the second one in the previous episode, which was on the first floor of the Shinra building. We wouldn't have gotten it the first time through because I took the stairs instead of coming in through the front with the elevators. So, onward to the third one. Alright, this break was a bit longer than I would have expected in between last time I was on the video, but here we are. I was working on training up some materia and finally felt like we should get Cloud's final limit break, which is locked in the battle square. You have to, like, pay your points to, like, somebody over here to obtain it. I actually don't know who. You're new here. Want me to explain the battle arena? Yeah, go ahead. So this place is about fighting. The more rounds you win, the more battle points you get, the more you can use them on prizes. Sounds like a game. Well, it is, but it won't feel like one when you're pushing yourself in the ring. That sounds too good to you. Go ahead and sign up in the back. It'll cost you GP. When a game starts, you fight up to 8 battles. We did this we did this to get the keystone before. You lose a battle, you end up with nothing, not a zilch. After each victory, you'll be asked if you want to continue, then they'll spin those slots to put a handicap on you, and the house decides what handicap you'll be struck with, and a warning about battle points. They will disappear the minute you step out of the arena, meaning you'll have to earn them all over again. And one more thing, the maximum number that you can get is 65,000. So if you find yourself with that many, be sure to exchange them for prizes. You currently have 0 points. Please remember that any battle points you have earned will be rendered invalid. Okay, so this thing tells me how much I have. And then we gotta go find wherever the counter is to exchange stuff. Maybe I just turn them in from, like, one of those terminals when I actually have something. Probably something like that. Well, to get our big thing, we need close to max battle points, which could be a difficult thing. We can only bring in one person, so it's gonna have to be Cloud. And I've decked myself out as good as I can get. You can see very high stats on here. That's because we're juicing him with purple materia. We got added effect poison for poison touch. We've got spread healing. We've got lightning and earth for an MP up on that. We got an HP up and an MP up in rank 4. A rank 3 HP up, enemy skill, counter, chain attack so we can hit twice. Very nice. And then we have, of course, elemental Bahamut type 0 for any non-elemental damage going in. We have to prepare for the fact that we'll end every match really low on health as well. So let's get prepared for this. That being said, I don't know if they game over you if you die, because I've never died on this place before. So I would rather not do it now. So let's just, 1 second. Alright, I went ahead and saved. I really should have done that before we started this whole thing, but anyway. I did a test run of this and got a lot of GP in one fight. So I'm going to try my best to mimic that very thing. And also maybe cheat at the end, because I can tell the biggest multiplier that matters in this thing is the last one, which happens to be the one we got when I did this on screen all the way back in Disc 1, which was the one that shatters all of your materia in the final round. So let's do this. We got 90. It's going to cost us 10 to go in. So make sure that you have enough to do several battles in a row, so you can build up that stuff. We're gonna lock in. I'm gonna show you an example fight, and then I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it myself. We're also running Ultimate Weapon, and our best evasion equipment that we had on Clav from last episode, so this should also help quite a bit. Okay. Very nice, that evasion already paying out dividends here. Of course you absorb my damage. I mean, I should have assumed. There you go. Get out of here. And with our high stat line, it means Ultimate Weapons making being quite nice. Okay, magic materia have broken. Continue fighting. I believe the enemies are randomized, so we'll get like different stuff each time. Alright, round 2, clear. Keep going. Command materia broken. Okay, this is a bit dicier than the last one I did. I had access to my enemy skill stuff up till near the final round. All it takes is one swipe. Oh man, command materia being broken means I only get one swipe. Weapon is broken. Oh, this one's really rough, actually. Oh god, I'm only doing 2,500 now? This sucks. I mean, at least I got my support stuff, I guess. So at least I have a chance of doing counters. Yep, there we go. Holy shit, you're still kicking. Man, we really got the worst, like, slot results on this go-round. I have a weapon that's barely doing the damage it needs to. I really should have gotten some slots that maybe lowered my attributes, like HP or MP. Items command has been sealed. They want me dead in this place. Bitch, didn't you just go? What's wrong with you? Make me wait 5 years before the move goes off. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up, but we don't want that bit crunch noise happening, so let's do a little bit of this. The sound is just, it's grating to the ear. Well done. Keep going. Support materia have broken. Oh, now we got some quirls here. Is it a new battle? Can I do it again? Yes, they totally allow me to do it again. Excellent! Let's go! If there's one thing in this world that I love above all other things, it's whenever I summon a dragon that can nuke the entire field. It just feels so wonderful. Well done. Keep going. Complete materia have broken. Alright, stats are starting to fall out a little bit here, but let's see what we can do against good old Donberry. Donberry it's a generally dangerous guy. He stabs you, tries to insta-kill you with a big hit. I'm not ready for that smoke, dude. So here's hoping this can get him close to dead. Oh boy, here he comes. Really, all I can do now is physical attacks. Items, sealed, everything else, broken. Used my one summon. He's waddling. There we go. At this point, do I want to keep going? I realized I just couldn't. Yeah, keep going. Fuck it. Final thing. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta beat this thing with only physical attacks? Well, really all depends on how hard he hits me. This is caveman fighting. Not a single mechanic is being used, and the weapon isn't even doing its full power. But I think my armor is the only reason we're gonna be able to get out of this. Its incredible evasion rate of like 60% on magic attacks is, it's let me dodge 3 attacks in a row. I mean, I guess my limit bar could get full, and that could also help if we do take hits. But I think the dodge rate's really the only thing that's helping us cut the mustard here. Am I actually gonna get this first try without having to do heavy cuts and retrying the fights a bunch? It's looking good. All right, we finally took a hit. Hey, we got it! There we go. We did an entire thing with 85 different restrictions on it. Let's see how we cashed out at the end. We earned 3,500. Not the best in the world. I can tell you that for free, because the first time I tried this, I left not knowing that it deducts all of your points. I got 11,500 that time. So we definitely low rolled this, so I'm definitely going to have to grind it a bunch going forward. Let me head on over to this device. You have 3,540. Would you like to redeem them for prizes? Here we go. So our options are Remedy, Enemy Lore, Bomb Arm, First Strike, and Reagan Greens. That's our tier 1 stuff. Speed Up, Stardust, Champion Belt, Omnislash, and W Summon at 64k. Basically, if you max out points, you can do that. We only have to get about halfway in for this. I think the prices are adjusted over time, like as you progress through the game. So Disc 3 Omnislash, significantly easier to get than it was initially. I'm gonna say I'm not interested. And now, I'm going to grind like a little piggy until I get everything I need. So, see you in a bit. I'm still experimenting, but this is the highest I've gotten so far. We did the first match of 3K. This one got 12K. Seems like the real strat is to get the break all materia right at the end. And then that multiplier makes it go crazy. But definitely try to avoid stuff that are like, you got one status ailment. Those seem like they don't matter, especially because if you have a ribbon on, they don't do anything. But, yep, back to grinding. All right, just took a couple other lucky battles, and we've got 37,000-ish BP. Let's go pick it up. Obtained Omnislash. Now we can just thumb our way over to it. It's got to be somewhere down here. Here we go. Yes, I've got it. And since we had all of Cloud's limit variations, the main 6, we now have his 7. Wait a minute. Anyway. Switching will of course reset our gauge, but in exchange we've got this. Remember, this slash is like a lot. It hits a lot, and I'm pretty sure all of them are crits. It's deliciously powerful. There are other things to get in here, and I'm just so inspired. I'm so in this zone. What if I get some more stuff? What if I got some more? It's a Christmas miracle, despite me recording this in August. On the last bit of GP that I had, which means I'd have to go back and reset my BP to get more, I got just enough to hit 64,000. Which I think is enough. Now I'm a little scared. Now I'm scared it's not. Let's have a look here. Next. Oh, barely. W summon. Oh, nice. All that work. All that work today. And what do I have to show for? Well, at least one decent bit of material. Hold on, let me hit sort and organize to go see it. Go see it with my own beautiful eyes. W summon allows 2 summons to be invoked consecutively. Oh yes. Oh yes, that will be delicious to use. The ability to drop 2 real big strong ones back to back. Our damage output per turn will be great. Ooh! 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 We did it. Ooh! Okay, let me go see what else there is to do. Hey, remember when we were gonna go, like, pick up all of the Happy Turtle poster things? I forgot entirely. Anyway, here's the third one. I immediately got completely sidetracked, I think, and then just started doing other gold saucer stuff. Anyway. Once again, yet another ad for that. So we've seen the third one. Let's go ahead with the next 2. Both of them are in Cosmo Canyon. Alright, here's Happy Turtle Flyer number 4. It's next to the weapon shop. Alright, let's see if I can find the next one. Alright, this one's over in the bar. It took me longer to find this one because I don't be hanging out in Cosmo Canyon very often. But regardless, that is the other one. Which then gives us only one more to get, which will be in Wutai, so we go fly over there now. And our finally, it's our last Happy Turtle Flyers. Number 6, it's here in Yuffie's house in the basement where she trapped us, like on episode 20 or whatever. If you're gonna talk Wutai, you best do it over drinks at the Happy Turtle. Come on down, give us a visit. We're the place. Pot out front. So next up, we have to head to the place itself. And if this doesn't work, I'll have a conniption. I'll be like, no, this is impossible. How could this be? I did everything I could. Of course, we've seen the Happy Turtle before. That's where they were, that's where they were hanging out. Like the Turks during vacation. Happy Turtle promotion campaign notice. For a limited time, it's running a promotional campaign. Look for our promotional Happy Turtle flyers, which we posted in various locations throughout the world. There are 6. If you find them all, be sure to let the owner know. Simply looking is enough. As courtesy to our other guests, please refrain from tearing any of them down. Let's see. Sir? Hello? There we go. There we go. You're like over here now. The ground started shuddering and shaking. Next thing I knew, the giant meteor was in the sky. You don't think this is the end, do you? Wow! You managed to find all 6 of our campaign flyers? What an incredible achievement. Get a little prize for you. Strength up. Vitality up. Magic up. Spirit up. Speed up. Luck up. And Mega Elixir. We hope you'll make a habit of visiting the Happy Turtle. So there you go. There's your, there's our lovely reward. For being, thorough enough to find all the flyers. Nothing crazy in the grand scheme of things, but, it is stat up, so I do appreciate them. Definitely had plenty to use. Some of these I used in the previous episode, but because I had to replay it, because I'm an idiot and stupid, and my setup's bad and stupid, I didn't use the buffs that we had already had. So, there they are. I think the next thing to do, which will be the rest of this episode, is to do some proper preparations and start chipping away at some main story here. So, like any great JRPG, you hit a point where you're running out of things to do. But you also need to push the main plot as far as it can go. And that's what we're here to do now. Let's land in the Great Northern Crater / Cavity. if you're nasty. Anyway, party we're rolling with is Cloud, Yuffie, and Sid. We're pretty much packed with the best shit that we can get by this point. Each person has their best weapons. I'm juicing up Sid's MP. It is at cap, so he should be hitting absurdly hard with the Venus Gospel. And we should be doing pretty well on our own as well. And yeah, we're just gonna take this thing down. For the rest of the episode, it will be crater stuff. I tend to forget how long this place is, but at the very least we can make some nice progress here. Who knows how I'm gonna chop up this video. Might have to have a deft editing hand on it. We'll see. See how things are going. We're touched down on this place. Where am I going? I guess I run past this. Go up here. Hold on, where's the exit? Wait, yeah! It's like, where's Waldo? It's like, where the fuck am I going? Looks like we'll have to slide down. Here goes. Thinking... Sephiroth, you bitch. I'm coming. Obtain the save crystal. Thanks, man. Yep, just spiraling down further. Oh, boy. Who wants a piece? Dark Dragon? Bring it. That was a counter into our double cut that on crit hit damage cap. That's what I'm talking about. So Cloud is like our ultimate protector type of thing. In that he has the double cut ability. And since he's always covering, he's always going to find some way to, like, layer in some damage. Going for defense. The defense hurts him because he protects someone else. The counter should proc through that. Should be nice. That's just one guy. Impervious to physical attacks, huh? Not anymore. It's starting to move. Maybe hit with a spell of some sort? Or do I have to, like, wait for them to be moving to do anything? Oh god, it's even more boring than I thought. They can't even hurt me. I think that's what makes it even more insulting, personally. Nice job, dude. Alright, we've somehow survived the first little area. Oh, okay, so this is like one of those climb up, climb down deals. Need to be some... Yeah, there's clearly a materia there sparkling. strength up. HP absorption. Catching us in the back row is just gross. I will say, Ultimate Weapon looks cool. It's big, it's sharp, and it's glowy. Oh, hold on. Give me this. Okay, it looks like there's multiple routes here to clear up the treasure. I appreciate they give me the prompt every time just to be like, hey, just letting you know this mechanic exists. We'll have to climb back up this, right? Alright, let's go on the right side to get all the things that we've missed so far. Alright, was it worth it? Not really. It was it's like a strength up for having to endure like 8 battles as I go up, around, all around, and down. Not the best way to spend your afternoon, but here we are. But we got the stat ups all the same. They're going to the big guy. Big guy upstairs. Sort. Field. There we go. And out of here. So a thing that you might have surmised from the fact that we picked up a save crystal, this game for this last dungeon lets you place it wherever. And that will be the spot. So it's a good way to tactically go, okay, let's try and get this as low as possible. Okay, that's... Oh, God. I must admit, random battles at this point of the game, when I'm not in a grinding setting, definitely not something I'm looking for. Also, I subbed out some stuff here. I gave Cloud more HP because I believe that augments his damage. And just making him bulkier. And I put the double cut over onto Sid. Which, you know, it felt like it made the most sense. Sid's definitely hitting really hard. So at this point in the game, I probably want him to, like, you know, shoot to kill. As if anything here is going to be particularly tricky, but like, this thing's done. It's not even gonna get done. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth. And to think I would be absolutely dog-walked by some of the fights that are existing up topside. Those weapons are no joke. I haven't even bothered even trying. Let's see. Okay, this is a one-way. Okay, so maybe if I go to the upper cave system, I can... Yeah, okay, I see what they kind of want here. Wait, shit. Is there any way to get up to the upper one? That we were, like, on at the start? KZ, you're falling for the game's trap. And this is what makes these dungeons so difficult back in the day. You constantly go, well, how do I get here? And then you get the most minor of interruptions. Pain in the ass. At the very least, double cut on someone with a stacked weapon feels really great in that You're just breaking through the 10k barrier without having a break damage limit type of apparatus. You just pop it. You pop it, you're hitting near the damage level on the first one, and then just going from there. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back here on my own time to, like, get through every chest, because, God, this is a mess. So many routes that you can take. How the hell did you guys get ahead of me? Okay, I guess I'm doing pretty bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A crossroads. We'll have to split into parties. Which way you going, Cloud? Okay, so if I remember right, you can actually get a bunch of items this way. Because our crew will pick things up. Like this, which is interesting. Let me look into it a little bit. Alright, I did some skimming through this walkthrough, and for the most part, it's just talking about the ability to duplicate things with a glitch, which I'm honestly not. I don't really care for that kind of thing. So, left, right, left, right, right, left. Alright, so then you make a party with Cloud based on the characters you had available that are going the same direction as you, which we will pick. We'll pick who we have here so that I don't have to spend 18 years reapplying materia. Don't any of you go dying on me, not before we reach Sephiroth. The final act is drawing to a close. All the life on this planet, no, the fate of the planet itself rests on our shoulders now. I'm so happy to have met all you. Here I go, one last big mission for Barry. We're all coming back alive. We have to. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the game was just not gonna say anything anymore because she did no animation from what I could tell. We're almost there. The end's in sight. And then the two people I chose just are not allowed to speak. Their voices have been removed. Just think about what you've done. Another fork. Which way are you gonna choose? Now this, I don't know which one I want. We got a couple options here. I'm gonna go down. Barrett, you go up. Tifa, you go up. Yuffie goes down. And Sid goes down. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Ain't no way I'm dying till I've whooped that guy good. We're gonna make it back. All of us. So this is an interesting way of doing this without doing the Final Fantasy VI thing. Anyway. Sephiroth. Just you wait. For those who maybe didn't play Final Fantasy VI, the difference between them is in FF6 you actually created these parties and then you would like hit a button or hit a specific pad to switch to the other party. And you'd have to be spec'd out for everyone to be able to, like, do well in it. Lost Odyssey also does this thing similarly. There are plenty of multi-party moments in RPGs like that. But here, they're just like, not necessarily. I appreciate it because, good lord, the amount of materia upkeep between those would be insane. Can you imagine an FF7 where you had to, like, make sure you had a good core on every single guy? That'd be a nightmare. This is foreshadowing. It's a narrative tool for the 2020s. Remedy. Nothing crazy. I prefer this area over. I gotta say, my least favorite maps in this game have to be the ones where you're going through a room that essentially is like a big square with a bunch of horizontal lines, and you're like jumping between them. Basically, the stuff we were doing a couple of floors up. Those types of things, just visibility is just a little bit crap. And you're like, KZ, this is an incredibly linear map you're looking at. Do you just like a hallway? I'm like, hey man, don't you say that shit to me. But yes, if you give me an entertaining looking thing that's mostly linear with a couple of side trips to pick up chests, I'm not gonna be too bothered. I feel like you gotta have a good mix of it. But that said, well, too much of that was a bit rough. Man, you hit like a truck, dude. Man, I love Sid Highwind. It's killing it. Honestly, this episode in particular is a bit tricky for me, mainly because I feel like it's going to be one of the longest ones we've had. Oh, this guy's dead, by the way. Oh my goodness. Oh, you are so fucking dead, dude. You're getting hit with 6 of these things that are basically over 2,500, so that would be what, 15,000 at least. That's just like rounding based on that. We're doing above 2,500. But this is a bit of a difficult episode for me in creation. Generally, because one, this episode has amounted for like hours of off-screen progress. But also, I was in a moment where I'm like, let's just clear the northern crater in this episode. And just have that done so that anything else I want to do in the game can start fresh on this next episode coming up. So this episode, which is episode 31, is crucial. I'm gonna do some trimming throughout. I do not want this to hit like 90 minutes, but we'll see. But I do want to at least hit the final rest. I want to hit the moment where it's like, okay, now if you push further, you will begin the conflict. You will begin the end game. But I do want to get through it. Okay, we got like a Master Tonberry. These guys, no joke. Let's put a little poison on this boy. Everyone's grudge. Are you dead? You can tell me. You can give me the bad news. Alright, now the cloud's back up, blitzing from another 2 big hits. There we go. Gotta be careful with Tonberries. Tonberries can just be like, I bring my pain back to you, and then you're dead. But we got it. First battle where I sat up straight, went, okay, hold on. Let's respect him. Ooh. Turbo Ether. Alright. Give me this. Nope. Magnify all materia. Magnify all. And it's purple? Makes all actions multi-targeted. Attack all. Now that's something. I guess I can drop something from here. What would I want to drop for him? If I'm being honest, drop the Yeah, drop that. We'll do that for now. It's a bit, it's fine. I just want it active. I used to do LP stuff a little differently back throughout the years. Sometimes I would do single episodes for certain stuff, like maybe Devil Survivor. I would do that at times. Sometimes you'd have good clear cut points for it. Other times I would just record. Most of the time I would do multi-hour sessions and shop where appropriate. Now it's a bit more controlled. It's better for the workflow now for me. So this one I might have to cut down. We'll see how it goes in the edit. But either way, we're clearing through this place. Slowly but surely. Among all the other things I was doing, like obtaining Omnislash and, where are we going? Okay, there's apparently something up here. Oh god, how do I get to it? Oh no. What a fucking nightmare. I know you're up there, but I don't know how to reach that. And I'm rest assured at any point if you see me going against anything, imagine that I'm mashing the confirm button. We'll get back to my general point when I can figure out what's going on here. Hold on. They are psychopaths. Can you see it? It's floating there. Are you insane? There's a small little material that's all white moving in there, but you can kind of see it. It blends in perfectly. They're crazy out here. Magic counter. Counters with linked magic when damage is taken. So I could, like, put this, like, you know, dude takes damage, I put magic counter here instead of, like, NP turbo. Crazy. Crazy the shit they got going on in this evil little game. Ways to keep you from finding certain things. Anyway, I just thought I'd point that out as I continued to look for progress. Figured out where I was lost. I just had to go down I just had to go clockwise. I'm stupid. I saw the chest and assumed it was a wall. This can happen many a time. You weren't gonna go without me, were you? So once you go around this side, they reconvene. Good lord, man. Is this the heart of the planet? Oh boy, I think we might be finished. I think this might be it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm pretty sure the heart is just the time. So let's chat. Take this. So everyone should have picked something up. Enough dawdling. Well, everyone that isn't people in our party from before. Hey, we at least got a mega elixir out of the deal. It's time or no, not yet. No, not yet. Create a save crystal anywhere in the Great Cavity. It's, I don't know about this everywhere business. It's starting to seem like not allowed on this screen. But maybe let's go to the previous screen then. Perhaps here. Yep, here we go. Would you like to create a save point here? Yes. There we go. Alright, next up I need to make sure this thing's permanent. Best way to find out if it's permanent is to use it. I just did a save state just to see whether or not this thing just gets consumed upon using it once. Okay, and then it brings us back here, and then I check over here again. Yeah, okay, we're good to go. It basically procs the second that we enter that room too. Okay, well that's it. We have made it. The final battle commences as soon as we jump down there, and then the ending, and then everything beyond. So as it turns out, didn't have to edit much. I really thought that this was gonna like break past this barrier, but this is like the bare minimum of what I kind of wanted for this episode. We've made it to the end. Now all we gotta do is head all the way back up. Free ourselves. But it was good to at least get over here and get some stuff prepped. And having a save point in the best possible grinding spot for various things would be right here. Honestly, this is probably where we should end it. We've made it here. Next episode, I gotta figure out any other optional stuff I would like to do. There are the weapons that I would like to fight. There are other things out in the world to collect as well. I'll have to see how I'm feeling on it. See how further we want to take this thing. But this has been episode 31 of Final Fantasy VII. A massive mammoth of an episode, I must say, because I started it around lunchtime and now it's closing in on chow time dinner. So, whew, hope you enjoyed. Have an end card. See you later. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, well, hit the button that says you liked it. Maybe drop a comment, perhaps subscribe if you haven't. New videos coming out every other day, except when I forget for an extended period because I have to remake the credits like now. You can join the Patreon, by the way. Patreon.com/KZExcellent. If you pledge, your name gets to be in the credits of every single one of these videos. And if you pledge $25 or more, you get a special shout out like these people right now. Special shout outs go to Hero567890, David Gleberman, USDSD, Juicefrost, Chris C, and WTF Spider-Man. Alright, let's get out of here.